getting his craft down for this particular show tonight to make you guys laugh. I want everyone to give a big round of applause for Robbie Hockett.
Hi, everybody. You having a good time so far? All right, well, as Anthony said, my name is Robbie, and I am freaking out. I see so many people here. As Anthony said, my name is Robbie Hockett, which kind of sounds like something you might cough up. My high school gym teacher nicknamed me the Pocket Rocket Robbie Hockett, which I was then shortly after informed was a ladies' electronic device. So high school was a good time for me. I've always had a pretty tough time with my gym teachers and coaches. I had this Little League coach who recently was arrested for sexual assault against a minor. And I just brought back a lot of bad memories. I remember this one game. I just had the best game of my life. I had like 5 hits. And after the game, when the coach came up to me, he said, "Good game." He didn't even slap me on my ass. After the game, in the showers, he wasn't even trying to sneak a peek. What was I doing wrong? Was I not wearing the right shade of eye black? I don't know what it was. I'm pretty new to the stand-up thing. I just started doing it this year. I'm still kind of terrified of this whole microphone in my face thing, as you can probably tell. I'm used to being very quiet, and it's kept me out of a lot of trouble over the years. Kept me out of a lot of fights. Kept my ass kicked. I always like to talk about people, and then when they come up and say, "What'd you say?" I said, "I like your shirt." So for anybody out there who I've told tonight that I like your shirt, I got bad news for you. Being a quiet guy, it's also had its share of problems. With the ladies, it doesn't go so well when you're a mumbler. Got a girl back in my place, got her in bed. I'm like, "Oh, you like that? You gonna get bad, bitch." She's like, "Did you just call me a fat bitch?" No. "Oh, you gonna get it hard. You're the retard." Since I started performing, my parents came and saw me. That was a little awkward. My mom didn't really have much criticism. All she could say was, "Could you cut down on the swearing?" So I was fudging the shit out of this batch last night. And my dad, we don't talk that much. We don't have a lot to say to each other. I don't know a lot about him. He's been around, but all I really know is growing up, he really liked the show Cheers. So when I became a bartender / comedian, I called him up. I was like, "We made it, Dad! We did it!" He was less than happy. He's always given me a lot of advice over the years. It's like making your way in the world today takes everything you got. I think he said that. No? Yeah, as I said, I'm a bartender at a local brew pub. Some of you might know me from there. Get a lot of interesting characters at the bar. A lot of times people come into the bar and say, "Hey, can I get a domestic beer?" I turn around. It's made right there. It's literally made domestically right behind me, right there. I'm no English major, but as far as I know, domestic, you got it right there. And a lot of people like to expand their vocabulary as they start getting some drinks in them. They try to impress me, I think. They start out the night by, "Hey, can I get a rum and coke?" Like 3 hours later, "I'd like to imbibe in a spirit cocktail of mixers to..." Did I catch a fornicate in there? It's like, now get the hell out of here. I'm sorry, evacuate the premises, please. So as a bartender, I'm basically trapped behind the bar, and I get all kinds of weird people. I still haven't figured out the answer to the question, "Are you a hunter?" Because the answer is no, I don't hunt. But even when I say that, they all the time just showed me a picture of some dead animal that they killed. I'm like, why the hell would I want to see that? I just said I don't hunt. So I think next time I'm gonna be like, no. And I have a weak stomach. And I really don't want to mess up that Dale Senior t-shirt you got there. It's pretty sweet. I think it's gonna be an antique soon. I recently turned 30. It's been different. As you can tell, I'm probably the only 30-year-old you've ever met that's still going through puberty. Still have acne, voice still cracks. The pubes that have come in are already turning gray, so that's since I turned 30, I figured I should, be more active. Last year, my ex-girlfriend got me a T-shirt that said, "You can sleep when you're 30." Like, what the hell does that mean? I'm 29. I got like 6 months. You telling me I shouldn't have been sleeping all this time? I'll wake up at like noon and be like, oh, I really am gonna need a nap today. So it's time to get in shape. Time to get checked out, go to the doctor, get some tests run. I got a call back a couple days later. She's like, "You're gonna need to come in." I go, oh, here we go. Start thinking about all the questionable decisions I made over the years. So I go in there. She's like, "Got some bad news. You've got high cholesterol." It's like, high cholesterol. I start doing a little dance, little icky shuffles mixed with Gangnam stuff. She's like, "This is a serious problem." I'm like, "Oh yeah, we'll worry about that later. As long as this is good. We'll worry about this in a few years." I was trying to start eating right. I switched from regular to peanut M&Ms. I don't eat pizza rolls anymore. I switched to bagel bites. Those sound healthy. Don't really do sodas anymore. I switched to orange and grape drink. Those probably have vitamins, I assume. It's got orange in it. Earlier this year, I went through a bit of a traumatic breakup. Oh, I know. I think about her a lot. I think about her. I miss her smile. I miss her laugh, and I just really, really miss her Netflix account. It's amazing. It's got like 10,000 shows and movies. Just, I don't know what I'm gonna do without her. My friends have been real supportive. They're like, just get back out there. You'll find a girl, maybe one with Hulu. Like, I don't want Hulu. I want my Netflix back. And ever since the breakup, I feel like technology has kind of like turned on me. Every time I check my email, I've got like an offer from Amazon for like an amber necklace or some sort of bead collection. Why the hell would I ever want that? I get on Facebook, I get all these notifications from ex-girlfriends with their new boyfriends looking all happy. Like, yeah, that's exactly what I want to see. My replacement. Great. And Pandora's been the worst. I want to turn it on, just get pumped up. Want to hear some Trey songs, some Bottoms Up. Like, no. That's not happening. We're going to play Heart Attack by Trey Songz. And then maybe a little Key Sweat, maybe a little Maxwell, put you in a real great mood. By the time Boyz II Men comes on, End of the Road, I'm balled up in a fetal position, crying my eyes out. See some confused white people out there. Let me try that one again. So I try to get hyped up. I want to listen to some Toby Keith, some Red Solo Cup. Like, no. You're going to hear Willie Nelson's Always on My Mind, or Gary Allen's Best I Ever Had. And by the time Boyz II Men comes on, I'm curled up in the field and crying my eyes out. See a lot of confused Indian people out there. But I don't know any Indian songs, so we're going to move on. What else? It's been a good year, though. Had the Olympics this year. I like the commercials for the Olympics, because in everyone's like, just like your Olympic athletes, we're striving to be the best. I'm like, really, McDonald's? Really? So I'm like, well, I should give that a try. Let's see how that works. So I get a girl back to my place. I'm like, just like our Olympic athletes. I've been training for this day for 4 years. Sometimes 3 times a day. First time's a bit like a sprint. It's over pretty quick. Second time's kind of like a mile, you know, it takes a little while. Third time, it's like a marathon. I'm just happy when it's over. I also see my buddy Eric over there. He recently got engaged. Congratulations, Eric and Mindy. They got engaged the day after the supposed apocalypse, the end of the Mayan calendar. Haven't set a date yet, but I assume it'll be whatever the next apocalypse is the day after that. Good luck.
Just in case.
Buddy Brad was supposed to be here, so I was going to wait on this joke, but I don't see him, so I'll just talk behind his back. Brad always comes up to me and he's like, oh, it's so tough looking like a celebrity. It's just the worst. People are always like, oh, you look like Hugh Grant. I'm just like, oh, I know how you feel, man. It's awful. People are always like, hey, don't you work at Food Line? Like, come on, do your catchphrase. Fine, paper, plastic. So I went down to Myrtle Beach this summer. Love the Myrtle Beach, the redneck Riviera, the mecca of mullets. Only a place like Myrtle Beach could have its own term for how drunk you are. Myrtle Beach drunk. People don't know exactly what that means. You can't say you're Christiansburg drunk or anywhere else. Myrtle Beach drunk, oh God, that was a night. I spent a lot of time cruising the strip while I was there. It's always a good time. Did a little research. Found out the top 3 pickup lines in Myrtle Beach are, number 1, woo! Number 2, ow! Number 3, ow! Not really my style, so tried something a little different. Said, you look nice! I'm a good listener! I want to meet your parents! I thought it was going pretty well. She was like, hey, don't you work at Food Line? So that happened. What else? I don't really know what else I was going to say. I got a couple more things. Hang on while I take a quick break.
It's your birthday. We gonna party like.
Anyway, break. Everybody have a good time? So over the past year, I've been trying to think of new ways to amuse myself. Went to the DMV recently, and that's pretty much the worst place of all time. So you got to try to do a couple of things to enjoy yourself. When I finally got my number called, I popped up out of my seat like I just won a seat on The Price is Right. Ran down screaming, just high-fiving everybody in sight. We did it! We did it! They didn't really appreciate that. Probably because they've been waiting there for 2 hours also. I like to, whenever I see someone and I kind of know, whenever I'm saying bye to them, I'm like, hey, tell your mom I said hi. And give them a wink. That'll mess them up. Does she know my mom? Does he? Did they? What? And my first time with a girl, I like to surprise her. Whenever we're getting pretty hot and heavy, I like to say, "What's happening?" And she's like, "Is this his first time?" Wow, he is really bad. Now I know why. When I wake up in the morning, I just pretend to be really slow, just like, "That was really fun, lady. We should do that again. We played nice." They get really confused by that one. I'll leave you with this. There's a few things that I think in 2013 you need to go ahead and cut out. First one would be the phrase, "It is what it is." What does that even mean? What are you adding to the conversation? It is what it is? Is that Shakespeare? Thank you so much, Professor. It is what it is. Unless it's not. Okay. Number 2 would be, don't judge me. I really wasn't going to until you said that. And now I'm going to judge you very harshly. I saw a commercial for Sears where Santa Claus says, "Don't judge me." Like, that guy does so much great things for the world, brings so much happiness, but because he shops at Sears, I'm going to judge him. No, I'm going to judge you because you just said, "Don't judge me." Shut up, Santa. And finally would be the phrase YOLO, which stands for "you only live once, so it's okay to be a terrible person and shit on everybody you know, and just don't care about any consequences." Last O is kind of long, so I don't know, before 2012 is done, I wanted to hop on that bandwagon, so I made a t-shirt. It says YOLO, and if you can't see the back at the very bottom, it says, "You ought to look out." So when they get close enough to read it, you smack them in the forehead. So you're a terrible person. No, bad YOLO. And by the way, tonight after the show, I'll be selling this t-shirt for $20. Actually, I only have the one, so I'll be selling a white t-shirt with a Sharpie for $20. It is what it is. Don't judge me. Thank you.